What up, what up? It's your boy Elion V, and you are now tuned into the live Cookup. And I'm very excited to announce our very first special guest for the first episode, my man Izo. He's an Afrobeats artist. He's gonna come in here, all right? We're gonna pick his brain about how he makes music. We're gonna pick his brain about his songwriting process, how he selects his beats, and we're gonna have a little session. So he's gonna be in here and creating in real time, so you could see how he gets down with these tracks. Now, if you don't know who Izzo is, he is an Afrobeats artist who is also well known because he is a good friend, probably the best friend of Joyner Lucas. And if you haven't heard of him, then I don't know what to tell you. But he's our first episode, and I'm looking forward to this, man. If you want more content like this, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and stick around, man, because we got some more coming for you. Let's go. Just out of curiosity, bro, like, what do you listen for in a beat when you're like selecting? Because we just we cycled through like 4 or 5 beats with different genres, like Burna Boy, as you can see right here, we was kind of cycling through. We went to the Afro beats, and then you just out of nowhere was like, yo, bro, put on that Thames Burnin instrumental, bro. So like, what is it that really inspires you that you find on the regular when you're writing songs?
Honestly, I think it's like the melody. Like you could hear it in the melody when you first hear the song. Like for me, the biggest thing for me is the production.
When they talking, I ain't a group. You and my vibe, I call you my youth. You and my type, I call you my boo. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I'm a fool. I let another man come and fill up my shoe. I get all the pain and I can have you. But I never do your body like I do. Yeah, 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 yeah. We supposed marry. Oh, they love when you got it. Na 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 na.
I look for like something I can harmonize to, really, like simple drums, strings. Like I don't know, like it really. I'm not biased.
It's the vibe of the song.
It's the
really.
vibe.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even the genre. It's more along just the vibes of the song.
100%.
Get out the way so that he can have you. But I never do your body like I do. Fire, fire, fire. Feeling for the fire, for the fire, fire. Feeling for the sea, for the fire. Feeling for the sea, for the fire. Yeah, the fire, the fire, so fire. Feeling shit for the first time. And the vida, so fire. Yeah, and the vida, so fire.
Alright, let's go. Alright.
Ring, ring, but I call the police. Me, I'm coming for waiting, they owe me. I'm a real bad guy, they think they know me.
Let's hear it together. We want to hear it together.
Ring, 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 but I call the police. Me, I'm coming for waiting, they owe me.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
So-
I got it on monitor mode.
Ring, 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 but I call the police. Me, I'm coming for waiting, they owe me. I'm a real bad guy, they think they know me. But Holy Ghost fire go burn there for me.
That was good. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But Holy Ghost fire go burn there for me. My you, my you. You say you my you. Here's a short list, let me run this by you. But I wrote the short list, let me run this by you. Okay, my you, my you. I'm a real bad guy, they think they know me. But Holy Ghost fire go burn there for me. I gave you all this time, now I come for my do.
Alright, yeah. Let me
You want to hear it together?
Yeah, let me do it one more time.
I gave you all this time, now I come for my do. Real nigga, I can't tell from my view. I gave you all this time, now I come for my do.
There you go. Oh, shit. Let's hear it together. All from the top.
Ring, 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 but I call the police. Me, I'm coming for waiting, they owe me. I'm a real bad guy, they think they know me. But Holy Ghost fire go burn there for me. My you. You say you my you. I wrote this short list, let me run this by you. You say you real nigga, I can't tell from my view. I gave you all this time, now I come for my do. I gave you all this, I gave you all.
All right. So apparently in this particular song, you were feeling some type of way, bro. So you had something to say, but what I noticed is that and I never heard this original song because this is like a cover type mixtape type thing.
Yeah.
But like the original chords of this song made it seem like a love song, but you kind of flipped it with your subject matter here, with whatever you were saying. It seemed like you were more along the lines of kind of like, I don't know, it was like talking to a friend rather than talking to your lover. So how did you make that correlation and was able to flip it from being like a love type song to,
You know, like vibes. I look for like something I can harmonize to. Really, like simple drums, strings. Like I don't know. Like it really, I'm not biased.
it's the vibe of the song.
It's the
really.
vibe.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even the genre. It's more along just the vibes of the song.
100%.
All right. So apparently in this particular song, you were feeling some type of way, bro. So you had something to say. But what I noticed is that like, and I never heard this original song because this is like a cover type mixtape type thing.
Yeah.
But like the original chords of this song made it seem like a love song, but you kind of flipped it with your subject matter here, with whatever you were saying. It seemed like you were more along the lines of kind of like, I don't know, it was like talking to a friend rather than talking to your lover. So how did you make that correlation and was able to flip it from being like a love type song to being something a little more personal?
Well, I guess I'm just singing about what's on my mind right now. Like you know, like, and the song is called "Burnin," and I ain't really want to. I usually do like love songs. I'm trying to like venture off and do or get into other things that I'm known for or used to doing. So. Obviously, I come from a rap background, and I just wanted to try to incorporate that into the song. So,
I think you did a great job at that, bro, because it has like these hard-hitting type bars, but you threw a melody on that shit, bro, and that's something that like as a singer-songwriter myself, like I respect. Like it
I appreciate
really
that.
hits hard, man.
100%.
All right, cool, man. I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted to ask is like how you transform your thoughts into actual ideas and then those ideas into reality.
I mean, my system is like I've had like 20 years experience with music, so the shit that I do, it doesn't even seem like normal. Like I don't even write, so I'm just saying words. I start with melodies. I try to find a melody, and then once I get the melody down, the words just pop in my head, and it just whatever fits the sentence or the melody that I put.
It's like the syllables. It's like a syllables game.
Like,
Yeah.
So I'm playing the game in my head, and then if I find like 2-3 words that make sense with the sentence or the melody that I just did, then I'll fill in the words. You see what I'm saying?
But I gotta rewind a second because you just said that you fucking been making music for 20 years.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro.
Yeah.
20 years, bro. That's like something an OG would say, bro. Like no cap, bro. Like I've been in the business for 20 years.
I know.
Yeah,
I started recording. Like I started recording 2005.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Right?
early 2000, because we in 2025 now.
All right, so that's 20 years. All right,
Holy
cool.
shit, bro.
But
You
I,
making me
yeah,
feel old too.
no. But I started like singing. I've only been like singing like 5 years. I was always rapping, so I spent my whole first 15 years just rapping. You know,
Basically, songwriting 101 is
100%.
rapping. Like it's just like straight songwriting. Cause I know rappers that don't sing that can write you some fire R&B shit.
100%. But I've always been like a singer, like at heart, like listening to like R&B. Like my parents driving to school, they would put on like the radio, and you would hear the song. You know what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't like a 94.5 only. My mom would put Magic 106.7. You know what I'm saying? So I would hear like, only wanna be with you. You know what I'm saying? That's Hootie and the
That's when you get
Blowfish.
those ideas
All right.
with the melodies.
So
Okay.
so it's not just motherfucking Nas, and it was, you know, them and I could name all type of songs that be playing in my head. So when I think about it like that,
96.1
yeah,
WSRX.
WSRX, you know what I'm saying? I did all that. So, like, with rapping, I learned how to record rapping, but it was like learning how to rap. And I knew how to rap, but I ain't really know how to rap. Like, you know, I was taught how to, like, put bars together. Like, I was taught how to, like, do certain shit. So I started to pick it up, but
But wait. You say you was taught. Like, how did you learn this? Who taught you? Where were you when you learned this?
no, so obviously, like Jordan Lucas, that's my man, it's my right hand. So he's the one that brought me in the studio and was like, yo, you want to learn how to record? And I'm like, what you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just went with him to the studio and he showed me like how to fucking do 8 bars, what a 16 was, and I didn't even know none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I credit him. He really taught me the game, but I wasn't really, I'm not, like, he's the rapper. He's the rapper's rapper. I can't rap like him. You know what I'm saying?
The lyrical miracles.
So motherfucking, you think you can rap and you get in the booth with that nigga, and then he do his whole song in like 5 minutes, and then you stuck doing the verse for like 2 hours to make you be like, damn, I don't even want to do this shit. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
so he says I know because honestly, like we all kind of grew up in the same area. We from the 508, right? We all went to the same high school type shit, and we it's a very tight knit circle of musicians in this circuit here in this area. So that's why he said that. Now, personally, I don't really know Joyner like that. Like we've always seen each other in passing and stuff like that. But Izzo has a little more experience dealing with Joyner on a personal level. And for me, like what I know from Joyner, as far as like his songwriting and shit like that goes, like he's always had this like machine gun style of rapping where it's like da 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 da.
Right.
But like I don't know, like personally, for me, my personal taste, I can dig that for a certain amount of time, but I also like to switch it up, have different types of flows that I listen to. And this type of shit, bro, as a singer, because that's my main thing is like singing. It's like, bro, like it's the perfect merger between two worlds where you have these crazy meaningful bars behind like what you're saying, and then the melody just kind of just dances on the track, like. Bro, I'm impressed, bro. Like,
Nah,
and
bro.
I've heard your songs. I've heard your shit from before, like the Afro beats from 2022, 2021.
But this is our first time recording, so this is our first time, like you seeing my process and how I do shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
So
Yeah.
nobody really knows how my process is until they really get in the studio with me and shit.
I'm glad that you
know what I'm
decided to
saying?
do this with me, bro, and let people know about how you get creative and a little bit about yourself, your background in music, how you got started and shit like that. I've had friends that, I've put in and did the same thing. I took my tax money. I was like, yo, I'm going to just put together some fucking gear. And I had like a $200 interface with a bunch of stuff. And we just got busy, bro. And the inspiration, and it got us through the creative process. You know what I'm saying? So what is it that keeps you inspired since 2005 till today to keep pushing and making music?
Honestly, I'm passionate about this shit. Like, music is my passion. Like, I really, like, there's nothing, like, there's no better feeling than, like, create a song from scratch, nigga. Like, I can't explain that feeling. Like,
Especially when it sounds good.
to
Like when
be
it's
able,
coming out good.
to be able to, like, and I'm talking about from scratch, from the beat to the, like, I really, when I'm doing, like, this is my first time doing a cover. I don't really do covers. Like, I'm with my mans, my producer EMX. We bang shit out from the drum to the instrument. We'll spend
Shout out to him,
we'll
shout out
spend
to
a day in the studio just making the beat, and then the next day we perfecting the beat, and then the next day the beat ready.
Oh, so you are used to taking your time with your records.
100%. Well,
Because I know artists that are
Only-
so impatient that are like, bro, I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the next one. It's like,
but
damn.
only because of the way I record. See, my recording style makes it so that I can do that shit. I take more time on the beat than actually recording because I fucking don't write. I just flow. You see what I'm saying? So by the time I sit here with you 10 minutes, I can have a verse done. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just did just now, just piecing it together.
When everything is the way it needs to
100%.
be, it just comes together a lot easier.
It just comes together. So it's like, that's just, I could do 4 or 5 songs in a session. Like, it's nothing. My recording process is completely different. Like, I don't even bang out whole records no more. I do a song, like, I'll put a beat on, I'll record, like, half a verse. I'll get tired, I'll move to the next verse. I say, put another song on. Then I go to that, and I do that. So by the time I finish, I've already done 6 records. I got 6 records that I started, you know what I'm saying? So and then I'll go back to another song, then I might have another idea, and I'll add to it. And I'll be like, yo, go back to this joint. I'm gonna have it. So instead of leaving a studio with one song that you just wrote a verse to and you just loved, because you know how we do. We'll do a song and we'll fall in love with that verse and we'll listen to that verse 20,000
very
times.
committed to it,
Instead
yeah.
of doing that, I'll leave 6 verses. You see what I'm saying? So that way
And
I
do
could
the
just
process of
100%.
elimination
So
afterwards.
I might not even like a song, you know what I'm saying? But I might like all 6 of them. I'll just listen to them, and then any idea that I missed, when I come back to the studio, I'll just finalize it type of shit.
So what about doing things like this where you have a record that, you know, kind of inspired you, right? I mean, and I've done this myself because I also make beats and all of that, but why not take this idea, and if you feel like it is really where it needs to be vocally and your performance was on point, just swap out the beat with something that has a similar vibe and reproduce.
No, I could do that. That's the beauty of this, but I just like that song. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
That song just, it reminds me of like a...
I mean, the digital platforms nowadays, they let you kind of do that shit, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Let's say we was to finish this shit and the verse was so crazy, I think we would just change the beat. You see what I'm saying? And put an original beat. But
Right.
this is just a form of expression.
Hey, that's what I was waiting for.
You know
I was
what I'm
waiting for
saying?
you to say that.
I haven't recorded in like, it's been a little bit. I don't know how long, but it's been a little bit. So, you know, when you, as a basketball player, you stop playing ball for a little bit. You go back to the gym and your shot be off, but after like 15 shots, you get your rhythm back. So this is what it is. It's just getting my rhythm back.
Well, hey y'all heard it first from my man Izo right now, bro. He's back in the studio. He's inspired and he's making some music.